time for Rantsgiving. We gave thanks on Thursday. We were thankful for everything, but listen, there's a lot in sports that I am not thankful for. I'll be the first to admit that. I mean, I know our producer Alex can specifically attest to just seeing all my misery on this show, talking about how difficult of a life I live as a sports fan. I'm going to go last. I'm going to self-volunteer myself to go last because I don't know if I'm mentally prepared for the pain I'm about to administer on myself. But who would like to go first? Once again, Rantsgiving, the idea that, listen, we need to let off some steam about things in sports that we may not be so thankful for. So Quiggs or DeLuca, I'll give you guys the floor. Whoever wants to go first.
I'll take you up on that. Personally, I'm very thankful for team ownership that serves the fans' needs first. A great example of this, my beloved Boston Red Sox. Boston Red Sox ownership knows how much we value Fenway Sports Group's bottom line. Mookie Betts, a generational talent, a top 5 player, the first MVP in Boston since Justin Pedroia back in 2008. No, fans don't care about that. We care about that nasty luxury tax imposed on teams with an abundance of money, which is why I'm even more thankful that our fearless ownership decided it would be brilliant to celebrate this crowning achievement of spending less money on beloved players in order to turn a larger profit by tweeting about it in September. John Henry, Sam Kennedy, and company, they get it. They get it. Fans don't care about their favorite players or their team having success on the field. We just want our team owners to achieve financial success no matter the cost. And for that, I'm thankful.
That was awesome.
That's well done right there.
That was terrific.
That's well done.
Listen,
there's a lot of reason to give thanks.
Man, you have it so hard as a Boston fan. What a hard life you.
I will say that he's put on it's been a good 20 years for John Henry. So this is one thing that I'm a little less thankful for, but plenty of reason to be thankful as a Boston sports fan.
You really realize how good Boston fans have it when that's like the biggest thing they're complaining about is like, oh, the Red Sox ownership, man. Yeah, and then listen, trading Mookie Betts, that does suck. As someone who roots for the Orioles and having to trade Manny Machado, I've been there where you've had to trade arguably your most talented player in, 3 decades, essentially.
I mean, at least Manny Machado didn't win a World Series the very next year. That was brutal.
At least Mookie Betts won a World Series with the Boston Red Sox. So I'll play that right back on you. But, yeah, no. But that was good. Well done, Quiggs. And we'll move on to the not-so-miserable life of Nick DeLuca. What do you got for us?
I'm always happy to be here. So that's that. But I am thankful for all the Bills haters who tell me that the Dolphins are going to win the AFC East, right? I'm approaching my 21st birthday here, and the Bills have not won a playoff game in my lifetime. They went the first 17 years of my life without making the playoffs, and now we've made it 2 of the last 3 years, working on 3 out of the last 4. We've got our franchise quarterback, Josh Allen. We're rolling. We're ready to go. And then I get these people who sit there and say that the Bills have 7 wins against teams with, I think it's 7 wins against teams with winning records. Like all their wins have come against teams with winning records this year. If not, it's close. And they've played a pretty difficult strength of schedule this year. Get these people who tell me, oh, yeah, the Dolphins are going to win the AFC East because they won 5 games in a row. 5-game winning streak, 23-17, a win over the 49ers. It was really impressive. Jimmy Garoppolo wasn't hurt, so he was fully healthy, and I'm so thankful that means the Dolphins are going to win the AFC East. Then they played a really tough game, 24-0 win over the Jets, man. The Jets battled. I'll tell you that. What Greg Williams and Adam Gase are doing, they battled. And then they beat the Rams. Rams are a good team, but, playing 1 o'clock across the country, kick return for a touchdown. The Cardinals, they beat the Cardinals. Oh, wow, this is a really good team. They're racking up the wins. They got outgained by over 100 yards and win the game by 3. Defense plays well. And they beat the Chargers. Chargers are 3-7. But hey, this is a team. They're better than the Bills. They're going to win the AFC East. They're 4th in scoring defense. All right, cool. 4th worst in total offense. They averaged 210 passing yards a game during their 5-game win streak, in which they won games where they had a blocked punt for a touchdown, kick return touchdown. They won a game when their quarterback threw for 93 yards. 93. And then comes Denver. I actually am thankful for the Denver Broncos because they just lay an egg. And then they screw up their whole quarterback situation. Hey, we'll take a guy in the top 5, but then we'll just screw the whole thing up by bringing in Ryan Fitzpatrick. And what does Fitzpatrick do? The soul-crushing interception. So the Dolphins may be a good team. They may have a bright future, but they're not in the top 5 of the NFL. They're not in the top 5 of the AFC. They're not winning the division. This is the Bills' year. And if I have to hear one more person say, oh, the Dolphins are going to win the AFC East, I'm done. I've had it. I'm not talking to you. I am so thankful for all the people that tell me, oh, the Dolphins are going to win the AFC East.
Hey, Nick, I think the Dolphins are going to win the AFC East.
I wish I had technical difficulties right now.
That was very good, by the way. I want to say that was very good. Well done. Well done. Listen, I don't think it's crazy to say they're going to win the AFC East. Their schedule's pretty easy down the stretch, other than the Chiefs. But we're going to remember this big time. If for some reason the AFC East comes down to Week 17, Bills, Dolphins, and the Dolphins come out on top, this will be played every day for every day for eternity.
You will see it all over Twitter.
Yes. This will not leave
clowning Nick DeLuca.
Twitter.
I will ride with number 17 in Week 17 all day. I'm not worried at all.
I love your confidence. That's something you certainly don't lack. Something I don't lack either. But
you're confident in the 0-10 Jets?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm confident in them to get Trevor Lawrence. Actually, I shouldn't even say that. But anyways, well done, Nick DeLuca. That was excellent. I was trying to think of I had a few directions I could have gone with this because my life as a sports fan is so miserable. So I decided to keep it overall general. So I'm thankful to be a sports fan. I'm thankful to root for the New York Jets, who have the worst coach in the history of professional sports, are 0-10 and en route to a 0-16 season. And the worst part is if they don't go 0-16, they still won't get the number 1 overall pick, and they won't get Trevor Lawrence this year. So I'm thankful for that, and I'm thankful to have to root for losing each and every year. I'm thankful to have not seen a playoff game since 2010. So that's what I'm thankful for on the Jets side. As for the Rangers, I am thankful for 10 straight seasons of winning hockey, only to break my heart year in and year out and not win a Stanley Cup. I'm thankful to lose 3 overtime games in the Stanley Cup final. I'm thankful to watch Henrik Lundqvist, the guy I grew up loving and who was my idol as a sports fan. I'm thankful to watch him go to my least favorite team in the Washington Capitals, even though his time was certainly up in New York. I'm very thankful for that. I'm thankful for Henrique in overtime in Game 6. I'm thankful for Alec Martinez in Game 5, winning the Stanley Cup. I am thankful for Alex Killorn scoring the game winner in Game 7 and the Rangers scoring 0 goals in Game 7 in the Eastern Conference Finals at home. And what was the last time they were close? I'm thankful for Alain Vigneault putting Nick Holden and Mark Stahl on the ice every time in a big spot when they don't belong there. So that's what I'm thankful for with the Rangers. Now let's get into the Knicks. Oh, that's a good one. I'm really thankful for them. I'm thankful for 1 playoff series win in my entire lifetime. I'm thankful for Phil Jackson, who completely tore this organization apart. I'm thankful that he was able to draft Kristaps Porzingis only for him to be traded. And you know who I'm really thankful for? Thankful for James Dolan. I'm really thankful for that guy because he's been the best owner of my lifetime. And he's the guy that fired Donnie Walsh. He hired Phil Jackson. And he's put the Knicks consistently in a position to lose basketball games. So I'm very thankful for that. And I'm very thankful for Carmelo Anthony being blocked by Roy Hibbert in Game 6. And I'm very thankful for so much of what the Knicks have brought to me. And by so much, I mean exactly one playoff series win. Now let's move on to the Baltimore Orioles, which is where I will end this rant. I'm thankful for 12 straight seasons to start my lifetime of a losing record. I'm thankful for 4 winning seasons in my lifetime. I'm thankful for Manny Machado, who was the most talented player in the history of this organization, who they only kept for 6 years before trading him. I'm thankful for letting Adam Jones walk out the door, who is probably the most influential baseball player in my lifetime. And I'm thankful for all of the losing baseball in the early 2000s from, oh man, where do I start? I don't even know where to start. And for that reason, I'm going to end right there because I can't get into any more misery when it comes to my life as a sports fan. So I'm thankful for being a sports fan. And as the great Trill Withers says on Twitter, you have to be damn crazy to be a sports fan. And for that reason, I am damn crazy. And I might be insane, to be completely honest with you, because as much at losing as I keep seeing, I come back every day with a smile on my face, prepared for pain yet again. And that will do it for Rantsgiving. Whew. That was long. That was depressing. And I don't even want to hear opinions on it because it'll just cause more pain. So on that note, happy Rantsgiving.